Hi, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is in your time zone. Hope you're having a great day. Um, this is a little bit overdue. Um, what last stream was like November? Um, I wouldn't say I'm back, but um, I'm here, I guess. I kind of realized that like I cannot juggle multiple things at once. So while I was finishing off my uni like stuff, I just realized I have to focus on this. And now we're here. As you can see, we do not have anything on the actual like screen, but that's to come, okay? And I'm getting there. I feel so rusty as well because I I was like at the start of the week, yeah, let's stream. I need to stream. Let's get something out here. And I was like, okay, well, the issue is I am not in the mental like mindset to stream something that I have bought. Um, so there is a terrible amount of like games on my Steam like library. And so I've decided, you know what, screw all that. I've only been playing Ensemble Stars and Honkai Star Rail. Let me just do that, you know? Hello, Blau. Lovely to see you. Yes, I have become a generic VTuber, yes. It would be helpful if I put myself on like the middle of the screen in like a larger like in the middle basically. Words, oh my gosh. But if I do that, I'm gonna forget how to put myself back. I have not touched OBS in so long. And speaking of OBS, I tried to update some stuff on this like screen, which then somehow ended up me downloading Streamlabs, and I don't know what's happening anymore. Honestly, me too a little bit, but I like the movement of this model. Um, I think I had it like before and I was just trialing out, but honestly, like I I I like how I can do this, you know? Um I think I would bring back the PNG, like if I had to do something intensive, like I I mean technically this is like an intensive game. Because my PC is already like throwing hands at me for streaming this. Having this program up and for some reason Streamlabs in the background. Why? Who knows? Um, but we'll see. I mean, if it like ends up really laggy, I'll switch out. Providing I still know where the files are. Um, yeah. Um, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So I guess we're playing Honkai today. I I said this at the start on like Monday to myself. I was like, oh, I want to stream Honkai Star Rail. Let me let me save up my like farming material, and then I have like nothing still. So I while I am not in the mental capacity to actually battle, um, we've got a few things to do. So I'm setting it to auto battle. We'll probably just chat. I will probably just end up staying silent. Let's face it. That's how I am. um, but I've got a few things that need doing on this game. We are playing in the English voice acting voiceover thing because I also cannot focus on listening to Japanese and reading subtitles right now. So, for the sake of my well-being, I'm forcing the English voiceover on you. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I've listened to some of the voice actors, some clips and stuff like that. It's not bad. Just not my preferred one. So while we're at it, we've got a few characters to farm like the battle stuff for. So they're called traces. I will probably just like quickly look around my characters, say, "Hey, this is cool character number one," and so and so. Um, I am in the middle of building some of my characters with different like powered up sets. Um, so I will be probably cross checking a bunch of stuff while trying to do that. And I want to redo one of the endgame contents because I unlocked like the final endgame content, and then the requirements for that is to do 3 earlier endgame content, and I those resets after like 40 days, I think, and the new one just came out, and we suck, quite frankly. Um, so yes, let me. Okay, I've got to remember how to do things on here. So it is the game capture. Ba bang. Ba boom. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. This is welcome to Honkai. I've already logged in and stuff like that. Just quickly doxing myself with the UIDs, but whatever. I will say on this, the birthday on this is the day I started playing. Just in case anyone like catches that and like, oh my gosh, like, your birthday's in July and it's like set in December. Yeah, because I started in fucking December. I was just like, yeah, let's get the like birthday cakes and stuff like that. So yeah, this is Honkai. Welcome to Honkai. I suck at playing with keyboard and mouse. You have never seen me play keyboard and mouse games for a reason, and that's because it's wait. I'm not on the screen. That's why. Okay, there we go. So I have a controller with me because yes. Unfortunately, I actually play on my tablet, so I'm like iPad kid, okay? Um, in the fact that this is new to me. I have a cheat sheet of what the buttons do. Yeah. um, so first of all, I probably will just do my daily stuff in the fact that we will farm. Well, actually, no. Pause. I will actually introduce my characters as soon as I remember what all these buttons do. The cheat sheet is not very helpful. I will click and claim all my stuff. It came to a point where I was actually farming and I ran out of like coins. I had like 20 million coins and I farmed like 4 characters at once. Don't do that. Um, very, very expensive. Um, so yeah, they actually have a Fate collab coming out. You know what? It would have been nice to do this like tomorrow, the day after, Saturday, I think, when the new character comes out, because they give you either Gilgamesh or Archer. I already have Archer, and I was just like, oh, let's just collect new characters. So I will be going for Gilgamesh. He suits none of my teams, or characters, but hey ho. There's also an event that I started and then realized I suck at because I can't do Tetris. I will not be doing that. um, I don't know what to call this. This is like TCG to me. Um, I don't play this. I have played it like twice. Will never play it again. Trial characters. Some share event that I keep doing and for some reason it thinks I'm not. This is the end game content that I hate. I really, really hate. Because my team is not good enough, let's face it. So this is the one that I want to do again. Where you fight sort of 2 teams, 2 characters, bada bing, bada boom. I've done that one and I've done that one. I actually hated this one for so long because I was stuck on 35 out of 36 stars, which is like the last one. Each like stage has 3 stars, and I was just missing the last one because they wanted you to do it in like 10 turns, and my team was doing it in like at first like 15, and then I ended up farming characters, and somehow we managed to get it. So yeah. And then nope, that is not. Yeah. And then possibly this, which is, I don't even know how to describe it. They put you in like a little like simulated like environment. You get to pick what like next stage that you go to, so you can go like fight people. You can do like gacha and stuff. I don't know. Um, I don't even know how to describe like any of this stuff to anyone. So this probably does not help at all. Um, but I used to hate this so much because I just couldn't be bothered sitting down for like 10 minutes and just doing it. Then I got Final. No, I got Acheron, sorry, and then she just blazes through all the like weak bosses, and then like slashed like really quickly the main boss. So yeah. Then I got Finon, who is my like, I just put him in everything because he goes like beast mode on it. and then now you're thinking like, okay, who that? No, that's no. How do I go back? Now you're thinking, okay, who the heck are these characters? Well, here is my. How do I? Oh, okay. I can't. I like scrolling through stuff, you know. Unfortunately, I can't do that with buttons. I have to press the buttons. So this is, I guess, team number 1. I think this is my like main DPS, damage character, side sub DPS. I don't know. Support character, healer. By far, this is one of the better teams that actually do stuff. I'm not start explaining for this because it's just too much. One thing I do want to change is the light cone, which is sort of the like weapon. Because I currently have this on her. So I'm switching to mouse. And she initially had the one from the store, which is this one because of the increased speed, which she benefits from. But then I was like, hang on a minute, I'm struggling to get speed on Cyrene, which, by the way, I have not taken to a single like endgame content because she just doesn't do anything for me. So thanks for that, I guess. Wasted like 120 pulls on her and she does nothing. But I don't know. I've just put this on her. She needs one more to like max it out. Really sucks. Can we yeah, switch back, thanks. This is the bane of my existence. Such a arguably good character, and I am not utilizing him whatsoever. So yeah. He sucks. I don't know how to get like him good, and people keep saying to put him with Cyrene, the other pink haired character, and no. The person who carried me through version 2.0, great. Honestly, could not have done half the things I did without her. So she's one of my favorite characters. We've got Aventurine, who is probably still to this day my favorite character. I don't know what that says about me though, because he is like ultimate lucky gambler kind of person. Kind of gives off zesty vibes. Yes, there are many fan fictions that I've read of this, of him and another character. So yes. Anyway, free character that they give out that is a shielder, who is actually pretty good with Finon, who is this character. I have not played the story, so I actually do not know anything about him. I think he's like God or something. I don't know. yes. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna pronounce his name because I'm gonna butcher it. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, I yeah, you're not supposed to pick up on that. That's why I moved on, okay? Um, listen, I have a lot of free time on my hands now, okay? There are three places that I go to, right? One is here on Honkai. The other one is arguably like I don't know, sketchy, shady sites. And the other one is AO3, okay? Like, what do you want me to do with life, okay? um, so yeah, he is. He was good in like 2.0. This is like 3.0, I think. And I can't slot him in a team anymore without him just doing like no damage. So yeah, Himeko, who is a like standard character, we just like her because she's pretty, okay? And she's like she's really cool. Um, you know what? I still am on Wattpad. You know, it's actually coming up to like 10 years on there. I still read some stuff on there, but it's just like a lot of people have moved to AO3, so it's like it's just on there kind of now. So yeah. I think like what was it like fanfiction.net the other one. I don't think I read a lot of things on there. I think as well. I don't know if I'm like making this up. Was it like Quotev or something? I read some like shitty things on there, man. What I don't even they were crack fics, okay? I think it was there anyway. The place that you can do like quizzes on, and I swear I read like fanfiction on there once. Yeah, anyway. I don't know what she does, Cyrene, in all honesty. She looks pretty, she does stuff. I don't know. She's supposed to be good for like this guy, and I yeah, it's not working. Um Standard character I don't use anymore, like has never been used. I wanted a nice character. He sucked. um my OG shielder, also standard. Just I've left him. He's I mean, I don't even think he's built properly. Like he's still missing a few like stuff. Main character, which I just put every cosmetic thing that I could on him. I chose the guy because yes, you know. Um, Although I really do actually like the female MC, like she's pretty cool. OG healer also standard. I have long not used her unless I need a second healer. Um, I tend to use my team one healer. Um, my first 5-star question mark was good and then kind of sucked, got a buff, and then just stopped. I don't know. I just can't put him in a team anymore. Um, my favorite of the 1.0, she's she's just if Acheron is like no, if Adventuring is my like male character that I like, Kafka is my like female character that I like, and I again do not know what that says about me. Moving on. Like, does she just like she just okay? you you are the bane of my existence, okay? She is the reason why I have never cleared any of the stuff um in like the end game content because I keep taking her with Finon, who is my main DPS, the person like god almost. And she's supposed to be good at buffing him, and every single time I fall short of the requirement. So honestly, like I pulled for her. I can't use her. At no point has she become useful. And that's probably just because I have Sparkle. Oh, I was really hoping the next character was Sparkle. I can't remember why I pulled her. She just looked cool. Yeah, I don't know. She does like damage over time. Meh. She was okay in like 2.0, and then I just haven't used her since. Oh, this is nostalgic, bro. This is the like first version of the guy in the thingy. Am I winning? Am I really winning? Because like like I don't know. It's very easy to get, I think, like currency to like do gacha on this game. So I think in that sense I am winning. I've won many of the like 50-50 like things. I've just realized as well. I have my freaking I have the desktop audio muted. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can tell it's it's day one of streaming again. Anyway. He was so annoying because he was the reason why my initial healer had to stay. Otherwise I would have still like used shielders all the time. OG support from the standard banner. She still is pretty good. Unfortunately, I just have Sparkle, who is like one of the better like support characters. So yeah. Ooh, plants. I don't understand plants. I'm gonna be honest. I do not think I have the like mental remembrance to remember to like feed and water these plants. I think I had a strawberry plant once back in like I don't know, like primary school, like nursery time. That yeah, I grew one strawberry out of it, and then just yeah, that was it. But breeding plants as well, that is like kind of crazy. I think I have a friend who like has plants. I don't know what she has. Do not ask me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about them, to be honest. I will stick to my I'll stick to my games, I guess. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Good support character. Even like I think she still clears to this day. Oh, propagate. Is that the one where you like chop off the leaves and they regrow again? And then like you like you plant the leaves? I never like I always found that weird because like you just like healthy leaf or whatever, or like stem, I don't know. And then you just like cut like I don't know. Sparkle. Oh my gosh, she is so good. Please get her if you ever have to. Yeah, like you chop it off. And I just never understood it. I mean, I guess if you want like multiple of the things, but then like I don't know. Anyway, Sparkle, great character. Highly recommend if you want a support character if you're ever gonna play this. Oh god, this is memories because I skipped her first banner that she came out in the gacha, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I need a quantum character. This was like 1.0 early days kind of thing, and I pulled for her, and yeah, I don't think she's ever been used in like 2.0 onwards, so nice to know. I think it's very easy on this game to pull for characters and then they like get nerfed by like just next update, and then it's just like, okay, cool, I spent all those resources trying to power up this character. So yeah, power creep is definitely an issue in this game. The Fate character, I know nothing about Fate, but he's, I don't know, he's okay. I mean, I again have not taken him into anything because I just take Fine on, and then my first team that was like the first few characters I showed. So yeah. Really? Because I thought fruit trees were like you plant the seeds. No, that's crazy.
The server's still not open.
Whoa. I guess I'm learning things that, you know, because it just like what's the point? But then I guess no, I don't know. That is wow. But then like I guess like on like I know this is the internet, okay, so like like pre-warning. Like you see all those like people on like I don't know, like TikTok or whatever, and then you end up getting like people like they're like, oh my gosh, I want a lemon tree, so I like planted like lemon seeds or something. I don't know. Probably not lemons. I feel like that takes ages to grow. But I mean, I guess so. But then once if you like, let's say I don't know, you're growing like blueberries or something, and then you want like let's say like sometimes sweet blueberries, and then you want like tart blueberries. Like in that case, would it not be better to plant seeds? Also, what is a blueberry seed? Now that I think about it, are they just like really small? Because I just eat them whole. So yeah. Silver Wolf, who this is like the first one, so like she was okay. Again, I've just given everything to Archer. So yeah. I pulled this character purely for the fanfic stuff. I read too many things, and here we are. Again, he needs a healer because he tends to take his own like HP in battle, and then like I don't really know. But yeah, he's one of those that I don't know how to build a team around. I've just been giving him like a bunch of supports and a healer and calling it a day, and I feel like he needs like a sub DPS with him. Oh my god, how many characters do I own? Sunday is one of the better supports again. Probably on par with Sparkle. Very good. I would still say take Sparkle, especially if you've got like a team with a that needs like a lot of like skill points. I mean, I guess if you had time though, like seed planting, and then if you don't, like you just want like, okay, I like this specific fruit or whatever, you just yeah, okay, cool. How long does it take for it to like grow like from after you like propagate it then? This guy has so many forms. This is his second form, by the way. He used to be like one of my DPSs, and then again, power creep caught in, and then yeah, we're here. I think he's not even built properly because you're supposed to have like this is a DPS, right? You're supposed to have 134 speed, and I don't think any of my early characters actually had that. So yeah. I do not use this character. I built him for Acheron and then never used him at all. So, yay, resources. I think now we're getting into like, okay, yeah, I use these in like early game stuff and then just never touch them. As you can see, I have a small problem that is called, I don't even know what to call it. Discrimination, I guess. I only use 5 stars. I think you could clear stuff with 4 stars, but honestly, the way that this game is going, they do not like that. So yeah, let's do daily. So I've just been like cycling through characters and just giving my like 1 through 10 opinion, I guess. So we're actually farming for the traces of this person, Tribby, who is arguably really cool, but at the same time, we're always low on resources. And there was a point in time where I would just log in, do like the like daily, like collect the materials. How do I do this again? Collect these things and then call it a day. So I didn't do Simulator Universe, sorry, it's called. Where they give one every week. So yeah. Now we're feeling that I have nothing, you know? They also give it 2 every month with like a monthly shop reset. I can't be bothered. So I'm gonna do some of these. I'm just gonna auto battle it because I am not in the mood to actually figure out how to fight with this. I also wanted to farm, I think it's Anaxa, because I'm trialing a new set with him based on the databases. Sorry. So based on the databases, I kind of want to put the set I had on Finon, which was Wave Strider, I think. Which probably means nothing if you do not know Honkai's like stuff, but supposed to be good if you put in with a bunch of supports, like my current team. I just feel like I'm farming him though, and we're not gonna get anywhere with this. So, I'll do. How many should I do? I'll do half. So I'll do 150, and we'll just let my team go because they're sick, you know. Go absolute sicko mode, I guess. I think it should just auto battle. I've never played on here, so yeah, okay. Plus, I think this is faster than me figuring out buttons. So yeah. Oh, imagine you want to have a specific trait like colors in blueberries. There's currently a really cool pink variety. Ooh. If you want to make it yourself, you need to wait a year until the blueberry fruit from seed. Ah, okay. So then propagating's faster. Okay. I mean, this is like this means nothing to me. I'm never gonna I'm never gonna have plants. 1, because of my cats, and 2, I can't remember. And in this case, it's not a trait you can breed, like taking the sweetest variety and continue improving. Colors are usually random mutations, so if you plant 10,000 blueberry plants, you might get a couple cool ones. Ugh. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, too much work. I'll let you enjoy your plants and propagating and stuff. I will just. I mean, let me know if you get any cool things out of it. I guess not though, because if you're propagating, then you're kind of just cloning. So yeah. Oh, while this is happening, I left my Uma Musume stuff. They've introduced a new update where you can just let them auto train in the background. So for someone who did not want to play Uma Musume properly, yeah, this is great, no? So she just finished her run, so I'm just trying to get all the rewards and stuff, which will probably take another 10 minutes, but yeah, let him auto battle something else, I guess, in the meantime. Yes, it's too much work. That's why we clone plants. I guess so. I don't remember what I asked. Honestly, there's a bit of a delay between me saying stuff and like it coming back from you. So not your fault, probably mine. But yeah, and that is how we do things in this household. In terms of farming, sorry. I moved on so fast. So that's my team. That is the... Actually, I think this is my A team. Just purely because in all the endgame content, they actually score higher than my OP team, where I just take fine on. So, yeah. So... do I remember how to do this? I can just go straight to characters here. So, we have a few things for you now. I can't obviously do anything till probably next week, where I get the little orb things. So I have to wait for that. It's really annoying. But in the meantime, we have... I'm clicking the wrong things. I asked, why not just plant from seed if we want specific traits? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's just easier to chop branches down, I guess. Find one that you like, and then it's like, okay, cool, just use that. I mean, I think I've learned a lot more about plants than I, like, ever would, so... I guess I've learned something? Thank you. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. Okay, so this is the set that how do I... No. Okay. I'm clicking buttons and I don't know what I'm clicking anymore. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just gonna do it from here because I can do this faster. So we are looking for... It's not that one. I think it's... Yeah, okay, so I have terrible speed boots from you. And unfortunately, the one that I had on fine on, what is this? What is... Things are happening. Ah! There is a cat. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the one that I had the set of is only attack, and this guy needs speed. So we kind of want better substats, because why the heck did it all roll into effect resistance? When he needs, I don't know, crit, attack, anything else but that? I would have taken HP after that, you know? I mean, if you want Blau, you go ahead. Like, I will be as entertained. Well, maybe not as entertained, but I will still take it. You know. Whether or not I remember it is a whole different thing. My memory is like absolutely terrible. So, yeah. I guess maybe if it sticks, I can go back to my planting friend and be like, haha, I have learned the ways of plants, I guess. Okay, so I want to farm this. That is the... Can I... Why? Why? No. I don't remember how to do this. I think I can just go straight from here. Yeah, like, there's a new thing with these character guides that you can like, well, it's a guide. I don't know what you want me to say. So yeah, I'm just gonna farm this because it also has another set that you can farm at the same time, which is hyacinths. Oh, okay. Well, screw me then. And I can take out some of these. Okay, fine. Just take it out. Yeah. I'm just gonna send out my regular team because you know what? No, let's test the other. No, it's not the right team. Let's take my B team. Because why not? They will probably do it in more time. But yeah. In the meantime, I will also wrap up my Uma Musume stuff. I recently pulled for Kopano Riki, who is the new character. I also then proceeded to do 210 pulls on the support card banner because everyone's like, oh my gosh, pull for this Tachyon card and the light hello card. You need to absolutely like max these cards out by getting duplicates, and well, I had 210 pulls. I am not financially responsible. This is why we do not swipe on games, okay? Thank you. Please enjoy my B team probably getting their ass kicked. In regards to strawberry varieties, the common one we have in stores is actually a crossbreed between the South American big but bland strawberry and the North American small but flavorful. Wow. I mean, I think I heard there was like 500 like different like breeds. I don't know. All strawberries taste different, and that like in my stores. So yeah. Technically, we have a native wild strawberry in the EU, and it's super flavorful but tiny as well. Yeah, you can't have everything, you know. It's gotta you gotta compensate somewhere, you know. Okay, so this is. Oh my god, they're not even full health. What up? Nice, thanks guys. I'm wrapping up Kopano Ricky's thing. You cannot see this, by the way. This is on my phone, so ignore me. She did shit, by the way. Hey, but 17 races and 17 wins is a win, you know? I trained her as a front runner, I think. Front runner in dirt. Miles and mediums, okay. She did shit, though. What is that? Okay. Now I'm gonna pick the, So yeah, this guy is just like hyper beast mode, okay? He just like takes the field by himself and he's just like, okay, cool, like let me just absolutely obliterate you. Here's a meteor. Crossbreeding it with the American ones proved to be difficult as our native strawberry has fewer chromosomes compared to American ones. Ooh. Chromosomes are the like DNA ones, right? I don't know. I didn't do well in biology.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Front runner. We'll take medium. Medium. Front runner. Increase on a straight.
Can you find the answer?
I don't like any of the learn attributes, so I'm just gonna take medium corners. But plants have a phenomenon where they can double chromosomes, which happens quite frequently in nature. And guess how we crossbred our variety with the American ones. We just absolutely bred the shit out of them. I don't know. And just like we bred, like I don't know. She has nothing else. Hold on. I'm sure. 79. What can I do with 79 skill points? I don't think I do anything. Long corners. Fuck me then. Fine. Take it. I'm just gonna use it. Okay. Okay. Cool. I don't think we've got anything cool. Hey, that would be good on literally anyone else and not our healer. So yeah. Yes, under lab conditions, we managed to crossbreed our native strawberries by doubling its chromosomes. making it one of the most flavorful strawberry breeds in the world. Huh, nice. I mean, why not? I mean, if you were to be like some sort of scientist person, like, yeah, sure, like why not, you know? Make tasty foods, you know? In this world of like greed and taxes and large corporations like absolutely like making expensive things, why not, you know? Get it into circulation. Bit too small for commercial use, but definitely get that variety if you want to grow strawberries at home. Noted, I guess. I don't know. I always like have like moments when I'm like, okay, I want a strawberry kind of thing, and that happens like every like couple weeks. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get like a box of strawberries, and then I'm like, can't stand strawberries, you know? I had too many of them. These are like terrible, and I wanted boots, and they have given me everything else but boots. It's HP. Nobody uses HP. So yeah, this is technically good for Finon, but I actually don't like this, so I put it on an Axa. Yeah.
Come to think of it, I haven't chatted with Sunny in ages.
We technically have 85, but I'm just gonna leave it. Yes. Sorry, I'm still trying to finish this stupid Uma Musume run. Who, by the way, is doing absolutely so much better without me on this auto run than if I were to train her, because my highest is like a B. I'm gonna... Sure, take them. So yeah, my highest is a B. They keep getting like A's, A stars. Like my Kita-san Black character got an S. Like, what the hell? So yeah, maybe I'm not caught out for horse racing, by the way. Just updating my team, and then we can continue. Okay, I finally reached the team rankings of A on that, so yeah. This is why I don't do multiple things on stream, by the way. Okay, my phone is getting really hot as well. Let's not. And let's go back to this. Okay. Okay, you have my full undivided attention, which will last like 2 minutes. Okay, while I'm here, let's grab all of these so that daily's done. This is the sort of battle pass area where you do like weekly missions. They also give you one of these orb things that I need at 35, but honestly we're so far away that it's a bit far, you know. What is it? It's Thursday. We might have to do some of these, you know. Should I do one more? 2 more, and then I get... That's not gonna do anything, is it? I'm gonna get a... Yeah, we'll leave it. Okay, so my list that I have put out because I knew I'd forget what I was supposed to do. It says farm for Tribby / Cyrene, which we did Tribby. Intro my characters, yes. Build. Well, no, because we didn't get anything good out of that run. Attempt Apocalyptic Shadow again. Story, question mark. I feel like if I was gonna do story, I should have just started with the story, but hey ho, we will let our team do Apocalyptic Shadow, I guess. You can see how good and or bad this is. So yeah. Yeah, it's just teleport me. Oh my gosh.
When the heart changes,
Yeah, hold on.
so does the world it sees.
Are you prepared to gaze upon the visage of the wind?
Okay. So this is where we're at. We need 6,600, right? So both teams are a bit lacking right now. They also have this thing where if you pass the first 3 with 3 stars, you unlock a like special mode, but you need 3 things for that. I'm kind of curious, and I kind of want to do it for shits and giggles. So we're doing that. I do not read all this. I cannot be bothered. Let's see what people are taking to this first. And yeah, please show if I have these characters because okay, interestingly, a lot of people take Finon without a healer, and I have never managed to do that. So I don't think we. Interestingly, Kafka, but then also the other DOT person. I'm also gonna check on these people, just doxing them quickly. Yeah, because a lot of people take Castories, but I do not have her, and I feel like by the time I get her, I'm gonna like she's just gonna be nerfed. So I don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking I might have to do this with my mouse because at least I can remember to do that. I'm thinking these are my current teams. With the exception of my DOT team having Acheron instead of one of these, and obviously because what's her name? Hyacine can't appear in the team again, I would probably just separate her. It tends to actually be Aventurine in my DOT team just purely because of his weapon. So I'm thinking this will go horribly. By the way, I don't even think we might just clear it and like not get any stars. Finon has to be a team, right? I'm thinking of Premium Acheron with Blade. And maybe putting Ashrail away himself. The thing is, Ashrail is single target only until it comes to his follow-up attack. But then I don't trust my day, and I don't trust... The thing is, Anaxa can implant a weakness of anything. So technically, like, he could go in any team. This is hard. Okay, hold on. What was clearance lineup? Finon... Who was second? Should we say Finon, Anaxa, Premium, like, Ashrail, maybe? Okay, hold on. Let's start putting people in. So I actually remember. So this one, and then okay. So I need to split people between these 2 teams. All right. Blade definitely needs a healer. So unfortunately, we will take. I've seen in the 3rd one. Your healer. What if I take Aventurine? I've never tried Aventurine in this team. This is the thing. And then I take... Who's my other support? Sorry. I've been calling her Sedaria. I don't think that's her name. Take her, and then take Thingy. And then the buff can be... Ignore defense. The crit damage? And then you can do... Does anyone follow Erudition? No. Follow-up attack. Yeah, because that could work, question mark? Okay, let's try that. I don't think it will do much. And I have to remember how to do things now. So I can go really close to them. I will do Y, and there we go. So this seems a bit hit miss right now. Technically we could have moved. I don't know. I am very much aware that I do not play this game efficiently. But I like to see the outcome. This is probably one of those that I like probably long-term invest. I did used to play like Genshin before, but turns out I don't like to fight. And being in open world games, kind of sucked because then like I'd be walking around and then this just random like enemy would just walk up to me and be like, haha, attack, and I'm like, no, like I'm running away. So at least with this, I don't know, I can do like I can choose my battles, question mark. There are a few elements where like there are bosses, but this character and Acheron, if you use their like skill in like the world, you can just like insta clear them. So I've just been doing that every time I walk around. If I remember the buttons. Otherwise, you know, they can attack me, but they can also battle, and I don't have to think about fighting, so yeah. I said that I was very forgetful, but also once that I was pretty good at pattern recognition. I did? Question mark? I don't remember that. Which is pretty on brand of me. I think I vaguely remember this because, like, when you just like type that out, I am thinking back when I used to do those like free IQ tests, I would score pretty highly just purely because it was just pattern recognition. But I don't know if those like use the same like parts of the brain. Yeah, whatever is supposed to like store stuff like long term is like pretty shite. Yeah. I think this team sucks, quite frankly. Sorry, I could be really good at fighting games. It's all about pattern recognitions. Yeah, but my issue with fighting games is that the fight part of it. In theory, yes. Because I do know like game mechanics. But I also get, I wouldn't say scared, but like panic. So oh look, team is back on the ground. Oh my gosh. They're gonna disappear again. I don't remember what set I put on you. Okay, no, that should have cleared. Okay, right, we're through on the first round. I honestly think we're just gonna clear this with like no stars. I think the good thing about this is that I don't have to fight. I think that's what's drawn me to it. Like I can just leave it to go and I like, you know, I can grab like a drink or something. Which reminds me, I probably should drink some water in this room because it is like 30 degrees. Oh my gosh, we love a good heat wave, don't we? Yeah, it's been like high 20s, like low 30s for the past like month. Awful in this this country, when all the houses are built to, like, stay, like, have the heat stay in. Yeah. So it's finally getting down to, like, low 20s, and my room is still, like, high 30s, so... Yeah. I think you recovered from your post-food coma state. What did you eat? Like a bunch of carbs or something? Because I feel like carbs makes, like, me, like, sleepy. Unfortunately, my diet is, like, 80% carbs, so... yeah. Also, I don't get the, like, new crave with... Not crave? The new, like, thing with, like, protein. Everything's like, oh my gosh, high protein this, high protein that. I don't think protein is your issue. Maybe, like, if you're, like, building, like, some muscle, yes. And I think that's who it's catering for. But, like, if you're gonna have all that, like, I feel like fiber is actually the main thing that you should be focusing on. This is really nice. Like, I can just sit back and watch my team. Maybe I should play one of the, like, I bought a bunch of those, like, I don't know what they're called. They're like, they, like, record, like, videos and, like, dialogue and stuff like that, and you can pick between, like, options, and it plays, like, different, like, videos based on your options. I paid for a bunch of those in a bundle, and then just never, like, played them. And I feel like I'd be, like, really good at that, just, yeah. I did watch, someone play Road to Empress, which is, like, you're, like, a concubine in, like, some, like, Chinese, like, empire thing, and you have to, like, well, become Empress, you know? But everyone is plotting to kill you, and, half the death endings is just get souped. So, I feel like I'd be really good at that, you know? Hi, I need this guy to, throw a bunch of meteors. Thank you. Right, team 1 is done. I don't remember the clear scores of these. So I can't remember if 3000 is good or not. So, yeah. Okay. This is where it gets... I don't remember how to do things on this game. Okay, so you want that, and then you want this. And I feel like we can... I hit it with, which one's X? Okay, this is my dodgy team. Because in theory, they are good. Like, individually. As a team, it goes a bit sideways. Because second person buffs, number 1 and 3 on my team. But a lot of the time she ends up buffing number 3 and then not number 1. And I don't know how to fix that, and eventually he's just here for the vibes. Favorite character, by the way. I still take him to a few things, and it's been so long since, like, he's been in a team and actually does stuff. So my question is, why did they have 10 skill point, like, possibilities? Buff Anaxa, please, because she never buffs Anaxa. She buffs Tribby, and I don't understand that, because, like faction-wise, the first 3 come from the same, and I don't know. I slept so much on Tribby, so, like, for so long. I only pulled her on the recent banner, which I think, what, second rerun? Third rerun? Because I was like, oh, I don't need another support. I keep pulling supports. And she's also one of the better ones. So
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me.
I'm just wondering how long it's gonna take to nerf
Hatred with love.
her, I guess.
The West Wind.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I don't think he's critting, you know.
Bust.
Oh, maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your
I think I do see Aventrine's English voice actor a lot on my like Twitter feed.
to the soul. Insanity.
Delivering order.
There's also this one like weapon, like light cone, I think they call it here, um,
Enlighten truth.
with him on it. It's great. It's great.
With me.
To the soul. Insanity. It's on me.
This team is taking considerably longer to hit them, I think.
It won't work, you know.
Ideally, I want like I think like 500 like action value on each part of the boss.
With this divine
I don't know.
I reforge all things. Spend freely.
I mean, considering she did 47k and that like barely scratched the dent, we yeah.
Don't blink. May reason. Enlighten truth.
Where are they getting all these skill points from? Is my question. Is it Siren's thing? Because the only person I know that gives skill points is Sparkle. Because the standard tends to be 5. Sparkle does 7, I think, or 8, or something. I don't know. We shall see. She's in the next team, so
Don't blink. May reason. Enlighten truth.
To the soul. Insanity.
okay.
Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love. Rewrite destruction with me. Don't blink. Cleanse hatred with love. Lighting the West Wind.
I think the other games that I want to play
With this divine
is
forge all things.
I still haven't figured out how to do my like iPad games on here because I love a good Project Sekai, I love a good like Ensemble Stars, right? But my issue is if I had a Mac, I can connect it straight away to OBS. On Windows, you need a capture card. And I do not want to pay for a capture card right now.
Enlighten truth.
The other way is to do like a third-party app, but I think
Spend freely.
like words. Oh my gosh. I think I tried it once and it was just really slow. And I think that was the trial version. So because I play on a fairly high speed on like Project Sekai, which is what I tried it on, it lagged a lot and it just wasn't worth it. The other solution is like a hand cam,
May reason.
but I
Enlighten truth.
don't want to do that.
Rewrite destruction with me.
I think it's okay as a like secondary cam, but like not as a.
It's on me.
Oh, this team sucks. Ugh. Okay, so you see the hearts on top of the characters, right? That is supposed to be on the first character. And it just never is. And I genuinely don't know how to do it without using a skill point. Also, why do they have 14 skill points? What?
I reforge all things.
I just think he's a weak DPS.
Don't blink.
Like, Siren is doing more damage, and I don't think she's supposed to.
The West Wind.
I think that's my problem with Erudition characters, is that they can target multiple characters, but it just ends up being weak. And even when you do it like on a single character, it still thinks that you're going to do it on multiple characters, and then it just ends up really weak. Whereas my issue with the hunt variation of characters is they're really strong against one, which, like, depending on the like enemy that you're facing against, especially in endgame content, can be good or bad.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Okay, I did, I'm going through my top points, guys. I did go, nope. Words? Oh my gosh. Speaking of cameras, back with the, like, sort of hand cam thing, I did end up buying a new camera, because I wanted one for, like, our yearly, like, family holiday. Because I like to, like, I recently got into, like, editing, like, vlogs for, like, one of my friends. And I was like, hey, I want to try it. I tried it with my phone camera and, like, because I have, like, cheap budget phone. Because I end up breaking it after 2 years, either way. They just end up really, really bad. So I was like, okay, can I, like, family, you wanna chip in? And like, oh yeah, sure. Because my dad wanted, like, an action cam for his, like, cycling. Excuse me. So we ended up sort of like chipping together and getting one. So I am a proud owner of a DJI Pocket 3. Pretty good camera so far from what I've used it on. I think my, like, I did want a gimbal camera, just purely because of the stabilization that I couldn't get with my phone. And I didn't want to lug around something that was really big. And I feel like it's subtle enough that I can just have it in, like, my hand. So I have that now, which I can use as a, we'll get there. I can use as a webcam. Sorry, I even looked at my webcam and I went, what the heck is that? So I think when I do my handcam, because my issue with handcam streams was that I only had one webcam, and I couldn't connect another, like, camera to it, so I had to use my PNG. So sorry, Blau. I now have two technically webcams, so I can technically use this model. But yeah, I'm yet to try that out. I don't know what handcam stuff I would do. But I think I do want to get back into it. I have a bunch of, like, scrapbook stuff, but I feel like that's very doxing, because I only really travel sort of like 20 miles out of my area. So that will probably never see the light of day. But yeah. By the way, phone controller arrived today. Can now play 90% of my games on my phone now. Ooh! Which one did you get? Because I think I know one brand, and that's, even then, like, I only know it if you, like, say it. Because I know my little brother got one for his phone when he wanted to play, was it Destiny? It's one of the like, sort of big games that they went on mobile, and I don't remember which one it is. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable. Yeah, I think sorry, like, diverting this completely now. My older brother had sort of an issue with he wanted to play like, PC games, but, like, downstairs, and he didn't want to play it on his laptop upstairs, and yeah, so he ended up getting a ROG Ally, question mark, which to me just looks like a massive glorified Switch, but imagine it as a PC. Which was okay, for what he did something with. And then it ended up breaking, and then he didn't have it for 6 months, and then had to get a replacement. So I'm not sure how reliable they are.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Which, by the way, the issues I have with that company when it comes to repairs is actually ridiculous. I have 2 monitors, right? One of them had like a panel issue in which like there'd just be like vertical lines just all the time. Ended up like being really blurry. So I handed it in to the people I bought it from, and they're like, oh yeah, it needs to go to the manufacturer. Yeah, we'll send it off. It had been a month and they didn't say anything, and like their repair time was technically like 2 weeks. So I called them, and I called the shop, not the manufacturer, and they were like, oh yeah, like it's with the like manufacturer, they can do like take as long as they want. Another month goes by, they ring me and they're like, okay, yeah, they're taking too long, like come and pick an exchange or like whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, I would like this one, it's actually cheaper, but I actually kind of like it. What did they do? Okay, yeah, and then they were like, okay, 7 to 10 days, and you know, we'll give you a call, you know, it'll come to the store, we'll call you. Tell me why it had been another month, they did not call me. I go into the store and they're like, oh yeah, we have it, after 20 minutes of looking in the back. So I have issues with them, that the fact that they had it and just like didn't call me. Like, why do I have to go chase things up, you know? Tech companies are like that? Yes. I mean, you know, the same company, when my brother's handheld thing broke, I sent it in with them, but they were like, oh yeah, the manufacturer, like, I think it's like Asus or something, were like moving warehouses. I honestly think it got lost in that like warehouse movement. It was 3 months, and they were like, okay, yeah, like, you know, company that you bought it from will replace it. But that took like another 2 months, and I'm like, bro, I'll find a friend who is one and release the Karen on them. Sorry, I missed your first message. Channel the inner Karen. Yeah, I mean, I actually escalated it to like head office first, and then like the overarching, like, I don't know what they're called now. The like governing body almost of them, because I was like, that's just terrible communication. Honestly, he should have as well, but he's silly, you know? I don't think I'll get anything back out of them. Maybe I'll get like a crappy gift card or something. Alright, this is OK Team? It does have her in it, which I have not had much luck with. So, excuse me if it ends up being absolutely trash. Always escalate. So it is war then. Peace was never an option anyway, yes. And honestly, I feel like if you have a problem with people, you actually do need to escalate, because they will just keep doing it with other people. And other people are just like, oh, we don't want conflict. Like, British people in general just don't like to complain about things to the actual people. We like to complain, but not to the people in power. Hence why we are currently, what, 7 prime ministers in like 10 years? I don't know what it is. I actually think it might be like less than that. I don't know what it is. It's something ridiculous. I know I say no politics, but my god, like, we used to be someone, you know. I can't remember. I don't remember this boss at all. Also, these guys are super tanky. I know this is endgame content, but like, you don't give me rolls of good stats, and therefore I am just okay at endgame. But yeah, yes, escalate where possible. I mean, I'm probably just gonna get like a terrible like written apology and just be like, oh sorry, here's a gift card. Remember the old UK when it was something, when it was still part of the EU? Yes. I think the one thing I don't miss about the EU is okay, not miss. You have like a new like law where like imports you have to like pay like a, what was it, like a couple of euros like per, I don't know if it's item or per package. I buy a lot of things from Japan that would just ruin me, you know. So in that sense, I'm glad we're not, but at the same time, we like financially as an economy are doing shit. It also does not help that we don't actually like, we have to import a bunch of shits because we don't have like natural resources. So, yippee! I always say I'm gonna like move out, you know, like of the country. I still sort of like to that, like stand to that, but at the same time I don't like change. I feel like I would miss a lot of things. I also do not know how to move my cats out of the country. Okay, we are doing some damage. What are we on action value wise? 13, 17, 17. 17's okay. This is the team that needs to pull the points though. So I'm not sure how that's doing. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna pull out my is it task manager? Because something is going crazy in the background. Where's task manager?
A bloody fight.
What's going crazy? Is it? It's like, it's my CPU, okay. Thank you. I'm kind of scared, right? If anything goes wrong with this PC, how, like, how to replace parts of it, especially my RAM. I think I can get away with GPU, but RAM is my, like, main issue. I already bought, like, external, like, storage, so I'm okay in that part, but, yeah. Great time to get into tech, I guess. It was such a funny thing that you guys also had a massive increase on non-EU immigrants after Brexit. Wonder why. Also, the same politicians who promote Brexit depicted themselves as a solution to immigration crisis. It takes some balls to cause a problem and present yourself as the solution to this said problem. Yeah, and they're still trying to do that. The like main, like, I guess the right wing part of the government are like, yeah, like, screw these people, you know, get the UK back to what it was, but they do not promote like actual realistic solutions. Half the shit they say are like questionable, and some of the people are just like full-on criminals, but I guess, you know, we've not actually addressed that. Nobody's addressing that. Everybody's taking bribes, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, enough politics. I come here to not think as well, you know? I think no, I don't think, but yeah, like this is my part of escapism, you know? Like, I'm not here to complain about the world. Thinking's for nerds, yeah, exactly. Says straight A student right here, but you know. I was actually debating whether to just like completely axe this channel, by the way. Yep. Yep, that's my change of topic, I guess. Because I have been doing stuff for my... Okay, no, let's backtrack a bit. I graduated this year. I now have to look for a said job within said field in a world that is not hiring. So in order to look employable, I have been doing side projects called a portfolio. I've been doing a lot of shit for that, to the point where I like have my own like side hustle question mark. And I was like questioning whether to just like use everything that I have here and just migrate it. Is it because only I'm watching a stream? No. I would probably like, if I did access channel, I would like put everywhere like, hey, like I'm moving over to insert at name here. But I think my, like I wanted to do like work streams a lot on that channel, and then just like, I was like, hang on a minute, if I can't even do it on one channel here, I'm not gonna do it on another channel, so we're sticking here, you know? Why does it keep kicking me out of the chat and then joining me back? And what is this team doing? Sorry, I actually kind of liked these, this boss as a boss. It was just a nice one that I could just like absolutely slash, and now they've just like, they buffed it so much that I'm not even doing anything anymore. Okay, I did something. You're welcome. I think also like part of the reason I came back was because I saw a lot of things about, I think it's Kai Senat, who's doing like this like streamer university thing. Not to absolutely tell everyone like off there. Half the people there, genuinely, how are we giving them platform? Is all I'm gonna say. And I kind of got a bit like toxic mentality. I was like, hey, I could do that, you know? Yeah. So I guess the was it toxic traits? Yeah, like toxic trait. I could do that. Came back. I need this team to do a little bit more damage before it reaches 1,000. Be toxic to me. I don't know, like I find myself like it takes a while for me to open up, I think. And I think the only reason why I'm like so like chatty today is purely because this is one of my interests that I have a lot to talk about. Maybe I just need to do that, you know? We just play Honkai like every day. So yeah, I think it takes a lot for me to get going, I think. And the toxicity only comes out when I really know a person, I think. Which is why like me and like my friends just banter a lot, because they stuck around for like a couple of years, and like after a year I'm like a whole new person. That, and they stuck around because we were the only people that enjoyed certain interests back in like high school. So yeah. Oh my gosh, that was like, oh my, okay. High school was like ages ago. Oh my gosh. This team needs to do a bit more damage. Please do a bit more damage. Hi, please. No, why would you do... Okay, she did it. Fine. Okay, thanks. You know what? I will take that. I mean, we are not close enough to get to this one. But I think I get rewards from that, right? I think honestly, it is literally this team here, but I can't. I have to do all 3 of them again if I wanted to. But then if I get 3 on here, I think I can get the last reward here. Yeah. Okay, well, if I replace the lineup, who would be my other DPS is the question. Because my only other, like, team that can actually do a bit of damage is Acheron, but even then she got nerfed, quite badly just purely because, like, I don't know, just, like, high HP bosses? I don't know. We might just leave it. I kind of don't want to leave it, though, because I don't want to start the story yet, just purely because, like, I probably will just end up, like, going in, like, half an hour. I don't want to start something that, like, I'll be like, okay, yeah, we'll catch you next time, and then, like, who knows when that next time is. So I guess we could do another run and try Acheron. Hold on, which, technically Acheron would be good here, so can I take this team out, put, no, you with Seri and Hyacinth, and I take my DOT team. I just want to see how my DOT team deals damage. Which now means Seri does not need to be in here. You can go in here, and Aventuring comes back in here. You now can do... Memo sprites only affect Tribby and Hyacinth. Whereas... Okay, we're gonna stick with that. You can have a DOT thing, I think. Do I want to put DOT on them? Or, because this is my DOT team, a follow-up attack. Who does follow-up attack? Kafka and Aventurine. But everyone does DOT. I think we're gonna do DOT. We're gonna see how this works. I don't think it will do... Yeah, because it still keeps my score. Can I not just jump straight to the... like... Okay, fine. I kind of wanted to just jump straight to the...
A day of peaceful... No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you... Light up the dawn.
We'll let them run. We'll let them have a little...
Can you find the answer?
I think Finon needs a bit of an update with his team. This was supposed to be like Finon Premium, you know, and then like I guess he's just not doing anything anymore. He is supposed to be like, I don't know. I guess the other like OP person character is what is her name? Castoris? Because like even if you have her like not in your team and you die, she like revives them. And I'm like, what? So, like, I guess that would go in handy with Finon in case he ever dies. I don't know. Yeah. Just gonna, where's my water gone? I have been really into fresh orange juice recently. So my fridge is just stocked full of it. I think I have a problem, Loki. It just tastes so good, you know? And usually I am like one for like the like bits in like orange juice. But for some reason the like I don't like smooth oranges, but like the smooth version of the fresh orange juice that I buy, like the brand, is great. I would like to buy a we have a juicer, but it's not that good. I would like to buy like a proper juicer and just juice some oranges. It's very therapeutic when I used to do it, because mine was like, it was like pressure sensitive, so it'd have like the grinder thing, and you'd like put like a half an orange on top and it would like sense it's there and then just start spinning. And it was good, but it's just like it also gets a lot of the like pulp, which I didn't like in orange juice. So yeah. So yeah, he's like, he's good, I think, when there's no people.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Sorry, Finon. I'm talking about Finon. Like, he can do like a lot of damage when there's like, look at that. What was that? Is that 2 million or I don't know. There's no. I can only read big numbers when there's commas in it, you know. Like, by the time I count how many digits there are, I've lost, like, it goes off screen. Yeah, I think it's 2 million. When he crits, he's so beautiful, bro. Like, anyway, yeah, going back to, well, not going back to, but, Finon has some great fanfictions about him, on AO3, just putting that out there for you. There was a recent, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm talking about this on stream. There was a recent, like, AO3 purity test, I think, similar to the, like, rice purity test about, like, how much, like, you know, sex you basically had and how much of a criminal you are. Anytime, Pablo, anytime. So there was an AO3 one that came out. So the original rice purity test is out of 100. Obviously, the lower you are, the more of a you should be locked up kind of person you are. But the AO3 one, I did it. You know, let's face it. You know, that was my childhood. Okay, late childhood, I would say. Places on the internet I should not be on at that age. Some of them were repeating, so I will admit that. So I don't know how many it's actually out of. Oh, team's done. Hold on. Okay, 3-1, so that's slightly... So this was the same team, but the marginal difference that they have is, it's so good. This is why I ran the other team so many times. Sorry, I will get back to that in a minute. Let me just set this team off, because I cannot do two things at once. Yeah, so back to AO3 purity test. Oh my god. Um, I honestly thought I would score lower. The amount of things I have read on that. I will say that one, there's duplicate fields, so it's not truly reflective. But two, it's been a long time that honestly that tag might have been there, but I read like the first 10 tags. So I actually do not know whether I read them or not, so I just didn't check them. But I got 24, and I feel like it should be lower. I think I did miss a few of them, just like because I don't remember. But if you ever want something fun, do that, I guess. Takes like 5 minutes. Something is not happy. Why are you not happy? Why are you blowing out? I don't get this about my fans, right? So my front three, wait, hold on. I have 6 fans on my PC, right? 3 on the front, 2 on the top, and 1 at the back, right? The 2 on the top are connected to the radiator, like, cooler thing, for the CPU. The 1 at the back is definitely set to flow outwards, but the 3 on the front are usually, like, set for inwards. But then, like, sometimes they blow outwards, and I don't know if that's normal. Because right now they are blowing outwards, but on, like, if I'm just, like, working, like, if I'm, like, working on, like, a Word document or something, it blows inwards, and I know it blows inwards because I've tested it with cat hair. But, like, I can feel it blowing out now, so, like, I don't think they're supposed to do that. I don't know. I noticed that nowadays when I do some physical activity, I get hungry and I start to sweat and get really weak. Remember as a kid, I could be out and about for hours, no food, no water, just having the time of my life. I think I got old. Yes. Unfortunately, yeah, soon as you hit, like, adulthood, that's it, you know? You can't be doing that. They will hit, like, adulthood will hit you with the, like, greatest debuffs known to, like, humankind. Honestly, yeah, like, I feel like I can't do anything without back pain nowadays, you know? I'm in my low 20s as well, so, like, you know, not doxing me, but, like, it's just constant back pain. I don't know whether or not that's just because, like, I'm like sleeping on my front and that's just like fucking up my back, or like it probably is just that, to be honest. I like my horizontal time as well, you know. I think when I like work out, I do like sweat a lot. And I also get bored as well, so like it never lasts long. I'm gonna turn down my speakers. I don't know if I've ever like said this on stream. I cannot. I used to like back when I started. I used to have headphones on, and then I got really paranoid of whether like people were calling me like in the house. So I had a speaker, right? And I just realized I cannot wear headphones. Because they're just weird on my ears. Like I tried earphones as well, but I feel like earphones feel like they're actually affecting my hearing. So I can't wear them for long periods of time. I can't wear headphones because of the like over ear like feeling. So I just have a speaker, which is terrible for sound when all sorts of things are coming out at the same time. It's okay as one thing, but yeah. I feel like I just like hearing my surroundings as well. You know, especially if I'm like streaming and someone just like walks into my room and I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Which has happened once. I am lucky enough to have a quick mute. Can I set you and... I don't know who is actually better here between Astra Rail and Blade 2.0. Okay, they want Astra Rail. Interesting. I'll set you off as well, please. Thank you. This team is probably the best for follow-up attacks. They just do everything. Okay, now it's set back to input, but I feel like I'm still feeling stuff. Whatever. I've had enough. These stupid PC fans, man. I remember when I tried to clean my PC fans, and I didn't really like pay attention. I have one of those like tech dusters, right? So I took the front off, and then I just kept blowing them on the fans. So obviously they'd spin. I didn't like put my finger there to stop. Don't do that. Like, I kept blowing them. Like, why is the dust not going? Yeah, because you're blowing the same spot, and yeah. Oh my gosh, team, just hit him. I would have really laughed if that little unicorn character would have just like absolutely like shredded. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, team. We've got one more team left. Each team needs to have... Oh, we are far. Because the next team then has to get 3-3. And that's Acheron's team. I don't think we're doing it, but just for sakes of, because why not? Let's put them out, you know. This was my 2.0 team. It was so great. It was.
Make a wish.
We then take Acheron. She's so cool. I think as well when I used to play Honkai Impact 3rd, like very briefly, Raiden Mei was always my favorite. Like the specific one where she'd ride like a dragon or something. Yeah, that was my favorite. And then my second favorite character was I don't remember her name, but on this she's like Seal. But like her character in Honkai Impact 3rd, but specifically the version where she has like her like dark side out at the same time, they count as one character. I don't remember that name, like what she's called. So I don't think this team is gonna do much, but they're just here, you know. I've also very like side topic, but speaking of games that I've been playing, I've been going to like an arcade. It's kind of far, but at the same time, like I get a ride there and back, so it's fine. But this arcade has quite a few games. So I've I have been playing Tunitham, which is my like ultimate like favorite arcade game, just purely because it's a ground slider that you tap on. Rhythm game, by the way. But you also have to like raise your hands in the air at certain notes. I don't so much like that, but it is fun and it's a fun mechanic. And just purely because I play like tablet rhythm games, it's the most similar like arcade version. Unfortunately, every time I go, there's always this one group who like use that machine, so I just have to like queue behind them like really awkwardly. um, the other one that I like is similar, but it's called Waka. Waka? Yeah, Waka Reverse, I think it is the like specific version. That one's good as well, but it's got like sort of like it's like a slider, like in terms of like input. Like you don't touch the screen. There's like an external stimulus like thing, but it's in a circle, and I'm small. Like I'm like 5'1". So when the notes get to the top of the like circle, I have to like jump to get them. Not so fun in that sense, but honestly, probably just favorite because like it's the closest thing to Tunitham. And then the other two that I've been playing, these are all rhythm games, by the way. You can tell what games I like. The other two that I've been playing is My, which I think if you think of a rhythm game, that's probably what everyone thinks of. It's like the circular one, and there's like 8 buttons, and like sometimes there's moves where you have to like slide the screen. So I've been getting into that just purely because when I go sometimes, those machines are free, and if not, then like I'm never going on them. So yeah, I've been practicing with that, but the issue is I don't like buttons on a rhythm game. So I only really go on there if it's like free, and my hands hurt. My hands don't hurt, sorry. And the other one is U-Beat, which is a like pad of 6, like 4x4 like buttons that light up, and they say like 3, 2, 1, press. I don't like that one, but my older brother does, and I cannot let him be the rhythm game out of the house. So I only play that because he plays that, and the toxic trait in me thinks that I can do that, you know? Yeah, this team sucks. She's not even hitting 1 million anymore, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, that's what I've been playing recently.
Stand still. Time to say bye.
Also, like on Yubi, I'm not a fan of the song selection because my like all of these are Japanese imports, right? So they all have Japanese songs, which I'm okay with. They all have Vocaloid songs, yay. Yubi is probably the worst when it comes to song selection, in the fact that I don't know any of the songs. Like, I know like 10 songs out of like the 200. Tunitham is the best because it has a lot of recent songs. My just has a lot of Vocaloid ones, which like is like the classics. That I think like if you had to name 10 Vocaloid songs, they probably had those 10. Whack is a bit hit and miss. It has some recent songs, but it also has some Vocaloid songs, but it's also like it's not that good in terms of selection, but at the current mode that I play, like level wise, it's okay and I can cycle through them. Oh gosh. I cannot believe this team is doing worse. I can, but at the same time. The only solution I had to getting 12 stars on one of the other ones was I had to split the previous team up in the fact that Ashvale would take his own team with a bunch of supports, and Blade would take his with Acheron, which is the first person in this team.
Stand still.
I don't want to do that again because it takes so many tries to try and get the exact score that you want. I think I did like 15 tries with the last one by splitting it up, so yeah.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh,
Watch your head.
Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
look at that, she's not even hitting a million. Did she even crit? Or did she crit? And then like it sucks because she doesn't shred defense.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the
Is
waters
she
lies an
applying
endless
debuffs or not? Because the whole point was to say that they were applying debuffs. I'm gonna have to unpause this actually. And then what's the button to check? Nope, not that one. Left stick. I wanna left stick to you. So they are doing some DOTs. Okay. We just suck then, don't we? Right
Hardly any
then.
time left to say farewell.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
Why is she dying?
Time to say bye. Boom.
I will admit, I do prefer Kafka's Japanese voice actor. Just personal preference.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. How familiar. Still waters of oblivion.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
But they have to work as intake because otherwise there's no intake fans.
Stand still.
Watch your head.
Whatever. Still having tripes with this stupid
I weep for the departed.
we'll get that. Stupid PC fans, man.
Ill tidings manifest.
Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks. All in. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
It took him 1100 action
I
value
weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
to do that. I just don't think they're gonna do it.
Watch your head.
Sorry, I have a bug bite from some midgies.
Still waters of oblivion.
I know it says not to scratch, but honestly, like
Time to
like
say bye.
if I don't scratch it or around it, then I'll end up just like absolutely going feral because it's all I can think about, kind of thing.
Stand still.
Beneath
I think we quit while we're ahead, you know? This team is doing a lot worse.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Maybe we just call it there, you know?
I weep.
They wouldn't have done much, to be honest. I'm gonna return. For now, I'll stick with this. So yeah, that's my Honkai team, I guess. Yeah. I did say I wanted, I specifically, I will show you in a minute. Hold on. Here's the thing. It tells you, like, story-wise. Yeah. So, I've done the first two, and then I think I have one more part left. These are events, I think. And then this is where Phylon's from. So I've left that whole sort of planet. And then there's this, which I don't actually know what it is. And I think all of the new characters are from there, but like, I don't think I pulled in any of them, to be honest. My issue is I like safety. I like knowing how these characters are going to be used. And a lot of these new characters are like a new path, like version of playstyle. So I think sort of in order to build them and build a team around them, you need like all the new characters kind of thing. Or characters that I don't have, and I'm not ready to invest in that. Like, let's see how many warp. Like, what is that? Like, I don't have enough, you know? Also, Himiko, like, 2.0 looks so cool. Yeah, so she's like one of the new characters that came out, but she also requires another new character to play with in order to be somewhat good, right? Like, if we go back to... I know this is the easy way to do it. The character guide, right? No, it doesn't tell you. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, whatever. Like, at least on here, it would tell you, okay, this is a team that you could play them with. I genuinely don't have half the characters. Interestingly, Himiko can go with Blade. That is not something yeah. Oh my gosh, you have like nothing, bro. Bro. Are you okay? You have no substance on these. Yeah, no, hold on. Let me go to you. Where are you? You're gonna be quite low down, aren't you? Okay, not that low down. I've missed you. I can't find him. Oh, he's there. No, that's why he's in. I've seen that team before. You have no good substats on here. What do I want you to have? No, not main stats, substats. Speed and crit damage. Well, he has crit damage there, so then effect resistance. Okay, we actually just don't have a... Okay, and then rope-wise. Can we filter by regen? We could give you that. Can we try that? Are we doing in terms of... Yeah, okay, fine. 2 rolls of speed. I would like a crit roll on that, though. Can we compare? Okay, we just don't have anything. If I switch that with you... I don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, that's got four good things, so... We'll take it. It's just his stupid coat. But you know what? It's got 2 rolls of HP, I think. which as a support character you kind of need. So yeah. I think that's it. That's kind of all I wanted to do on here. I did say like 2 hours is my sweet spot before my voice starts going. It was already starting to go. I don't think I have anything urgent that needs doing? Question mark? I probably will be back to play this game, to build Gilgamesh. Oh, we could take Saber on one of these, you know. Sorry, give me a second. My hay fever tablet's starting to wear off, so like I'm starting to get really excuse me. No, I've lost my thought now. Oh my gosh. I will be back on the game to play the story and to build Gilgamesh, probably. I will also maybe try Archer on one of these teams as a hyper carry. He'd be really good with Sparkle, so I'd have to take him out of Finon's team. I'd have to take her out of Finon's team. Because he uses a lot of skill points, and he's very skill point heavy. Sorry. Can I just make sure we're not missing any? Okay, network is fine. Okay. Yeah. I think we call it a day there, you know? Or a night, technically. It's half 12. I have just realized I need to put a box on chat. Because you cannot read that at all. Or I just need to swap. What if I just like move it around? Hold on. I could do like something like that and just like take up the whole. Nope, not that. And then do something like that or something. I do like having it in a corner. I don't know. It's one of those that one I have to mess around with. Which I did try and do, because I wanted a custom chat like widget thing. Don't know what to call it. And then I couldn't exactly figure it out, so we just stuck with what I had from like November. Which, by the way, when I was looking through the like OBS settings that I had in November, I think I still had Halloween stuff. Excuse me. What the heck? I still had Halloween stuff. Like my BGM was still Halloween. I had like a Halloween asset, like, but I looked back on that stream that I was on, and it wasn't like I didn't have it on, so I genuinely don't know I was there. Yeah. In terms of next stream and upcoming streams, I guess. I mean, I want to do the story of this, and I kind of want to, like, actually learn some of the, like, actual storyline behind it. As mentioned before about, what did I say? My Steam library, yes. Let me open my Steam library, because I did want to play those sort of, like, video game, like, ones that, like, they're like, I don't know how to describe it. I know 10 Dates is one of them, so something similar to that. But yeah, like I have a shit ton of like games that just need like going through. Let me see if I can find one of them. I do want to play Little Misfortune, and I keep saying this every time. Because I think that's a point and click, so I think, and it's really funny, honestly. When I saw people play it, going through it, where is there is one that's like the complex, that's it. Maybe something like that. Otherwise I don't think I don't really think there's as much that I yeah. Let's see. And I keep getting the free games from Epic Games as well every week, and I just I've never touched a single one of them. I don't think I will either, to be honest. Like, I remember some of them being like, oh my gosh, this game, but like, I don't think I'm the type to play those games. I like watching people play those games. But yeah. I will also probably do a work stream. I just need to figure out how to add the like Pomodoro timer on here, which is an easy fix because I think the people who do the clock at the bottom also do a timer, so I can just like keep resetting that. But yeah, there's a few things I want to sort of learn, and I feel like if no one holds me accountable, I will not do it. So you can hold me accountable, guys. Oh yeah, there's also some editing I want to do. So when it comes to like editing like my videos and stuff, excuse me, what the heck was that? We'll probably do stuff for that. There's also my personal website that I need to update. So yeah. Apart from that, I don't know what else to do. So yeah, maybe we take it safe. Maybe we do the Honkai Star Rail story in our next stream. Just keep think about Honkai Star Rail streamer, yeah. I think yeah, we'll do the storyline. I will probably have to read a like recap thing, both for me and for viewers who have never seen the Honkai storyline, and we are not starting from scratch. So yeah. We also starting in the middle of a planet like main storyline. So that's very fun, isn't it? I then have to like explain everything. But yeah, I think maybe Saturday night. If not, then it might have to be like a Monday night. I don't know. We'll have to see. My main form of like saying things and announcing things tends to be Twitter, unfortunately. Because I'm just chronically there. Which is like the worst site to be chronically on. Especially when, by the way, I had some personal accounts on there that just keeps getting banned for quote unquote inauthentic behavior. I liked 2 things, and it was like, yeah, no. Not to mention there's this whole like age verification thing, so it's like I can't even like my stuff without it being like, yeah, we don't know how old you are. And it's like, you don't need to. I like having unrestricted internet time, you know? But again, I think that is a ploy for something larger, and will very much does not have the infrastructure to hold people's data, and is just one big ploy to track us. So yay, fun. With that said, I think that's my cue to go to bed, you know? My voice is going as well. So yeah, wherever you are in the world, or not in the world, if you want to be very special, I guess, have a great day / night / whatever. I will, yeah, honestly, just don't even like look at my Twitter. Actually, just like have my notifications on for Twitch instead, because I thought I did tweet out that I was gonna stream today, and I've just looked, and I didn't, so that's not even reliable anymore. So yeah, put the notice on. It tends to be around this time anyway, so honestly, like, if I'm not streaming by like 10:45, like, just I'm not there, you know. Yeah, okay, we'll call it a day then. Thank you for joining. This VOD will probably be on YouTube in... I don't know. I don't even have a thumbnail made for that, actually. Good point. Eventually, yeah. Yeah. That's it from me. I have no ending screen anymore ever since I changed my aesthetic. So yeah, I just have to say bye. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. How do I stop now? Because it's linked to Streamlabs now. Where's the stop? Okay, I think it's this. Bye bye. Bye bye.